In December 2021, the Sarawak Party's alliance, or Gabungan Party Sarawak, boosted its entrenched two-thirds majority in the Legislative Assembly by sweeping 76 of the 82 seats in the Sarawak state election. Sarawak contributes 31 MPs to Malaysia's federal parliament, with GPS itself having 18 MPs. Sarawak Premier and GPS Chairman Abang Johari Openg was in Singapore to attend the S. Rajaratnam Endowment Dialogue on April 26. The Straits Times sat down with him to discuss GPS's kingmaker role in Malaysian politics ahead of an impending general election, his plans for Sarawak, and tackling corruption.
We go out of Barisan Nasional, but we work and maintain friendship with parties in Peninsular Malaysia. We will work together for the whole country, while at the same time we feel that there are issues at state level that can be brought through our members of parliament to parliament. That's the reason why, after consultation with my partners, we decided to come out. And yes, we have a quite substantive number from Sarawak, 31. And with that 31, we feel that our voice can be heard in Parliament within that of arrangement. As far as GPS is concerned, we want a stable federal government, so that the country, the whole country, can move forward. This coming election, I do not know what is the outcome. Nobody seems able to predict, as you know. But based on the last election in Johor and Malacca, well, there is a possibility the trend of this election will give a positive result to Barisan Nasional. But then I'm also not certain because the state sentiment and the federal sentiment is different. What happened is those leaders in Pakatan Harapan have been my friends too, because they were basically from the same party, or the original party. Let's see how it goes. I have stated our position that this coming election, all the 31 seats, GPS will contest. The last state election is also beyond my expectation. I thought we may be able to secure, of course, more than two-thirds is already there, but the number could be 68 to 70, but it turns out to be 76. I think the Sarawak, people in Sarawak can see what we are doing and the programs that we have. But for the further election, I've been telling Sarawakians we must have one voice vis-a-vis federal government, so that we are able to convince the federal government outstanding issues that we have. Hopefully it should be okay.
And you hope to deliver how many of these 31?
Well, as many as possible.
Then two-thirds?
Perhaps more than two-thirds. Otherwise, I sound arrogant. Well, when you talk about corruption, you have to relate to value system. What is important is you must inculcate integrity values in the system itself. I was a student when Lee Kuan Yew talked about corruption. There were cases before in Singapore, and the late Lee Kuan Yew really tackled it. What he did was to revise the salary of Singapore civil servant. And so far, I think what he did was quite effective to a certain way. When the professionals are there, they got certain ethics. I think we have to look at various models. I'm still looking at how to raise the revenue for the state. And that will become a basis for us to find a new approach in terms of salary adjustment and the quality of our public servant. As you know, if you pay a mediocre salary, you got mediocre officers. But if you have professional there with what is due to them, you got quality leaders and quality officers that not be easily being influenced. When Singapore left Malaysia, separated from Malaysia, the late Lee Kuan Yew, particularly Goh Keng Swee, had a very good model. Number two, your EDB really put extra effort on your airport. Then you have the port facility. The idea, when we studied that, the tourism will come in. Your leaders are visionary. You really, at that time, maybe some Singaporeans say, why should you do this? Why should you do that? The same applies to me now. So I said, your public transport must be good in order to spread out your residential and real estate development, number one. And we are fortunate, we've got land. And then your city must be a good city. And that will attract people to come. Okay. Number two is we have all these resources. I mean, if you need foreigners to work in your country, you must have facilities for them. So once you get the facilities, then you got the resources, people want to invest, the officers can come and work. When people criticize me, especially the digital economy, when pandemic came in, then they realized the importance of e-commerce. Then they realized, we are correct. So this sexism is normal, but you must be firm in your belief through the vision that you have.